Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sandy from ALBA Dental. Congratulations in getting your first step done, which is a trial smile. So now this process will be an exciting journey for you and your family because you'll be able to actually visualize what the end result will look like before we even start making your porcelain veneers. So now, what do you have in your mouth is a set of temporary veneers made of a bit of acrylic and a bit of wax combined together. So what it means to you as a patient is that this set of veneers, the temporary actually quite weak and they're not the strongest material. So there's a few things I'd like you to remember to ensure that these temporary veneers do not fall off and for you to get the longest lasting result with temporary veneers for the next 2 to 3 weeks until you come in for the next time. So now the first thing I'd like you to remember with it simply is that the temporary veneers can stain a bit over time. So try to avoid things that can stain, for example like red wine, coffee or anything that will stain. You can have foods, for example like spaghetti carbonara, white wine or apple juice, so anything that's white and clear will not stain your temporary veneers. So now in the event that if you take something that stain your veneers like green curry for example, don't panic because all you need to do is give us a ring and we'll get you back into to polish your veneers, and that would just take you for 5 to 10 minutes. It wouldn't take long at all, but it's something that if you can, try to avoid it because it will be a lot more convenient for you and you can make the veneers to last a lot longer too. So the second thing I'd like you to remember is that because we have worked on your teeth and gums, especially when you have done some gum lifting, you may experience some slight discomfort to your gums. So now there's some things that's very temporary and it may last between a day up to 5 days depending on how much work has been done. So during this healing period, what I like to do is if you want, take some painkillers to overcome the discomfort and some warm salt rinses as well. So warm salt water will work wonders when it comes to gums and discomfort, and it can help with the healing of the gum as well. So now the third thing I'd like you to remember is that during this process, because you have also prepared your teeth, so your teeth might feel slightly sensitive. So now the reason why is because the temporary veneers are quite thin when you drink hot and cold from food, and it may transmit quite easily to the underlying tooth structure. So if you find any sensitivity, do not panic because this is something very temporary. So now the other thing I'd like you to remember is that when you have got your temporary veneers on, as the veneers are quite weak, so they can break off quite easily. So now if that's the case, what I'd like you to do is that just give us a ring and we'll get you in as soon as possible to actually have these temporary veneers put on. So that would take you approximately 5 to 10 minutes and that suits you very straightforward to actually have the temporary veneers put on back. So all in all, if you find that there's a bit of discomfort, a bit of sensitivity to your gums or to your teeth, those are actually very normal occurrence. The only thing I'd like you to remember is that if the pain or discomfort become worse over time, I mean it starts to ache or become worse over time, just give us a ring because it could be something else that could be present. The team would like to know what it is so we can help you. You are never alone in this journey. So remember that we are always here for you to help if you have any concerns or questions. So give the patient's coordinator a ring and we'll be here for you. The other thing about temporary veneers is that because you are quite numb today, so there's 2 things I'd like you to remember. Now, one thing is that when you are biting down today, you may not be able to actually correct the high spots in the teeth because you are quite numb. So when you see me tomorrow or see one of our dentists tomorrow, what will happen is that we're able to adjust the high spots so you can bite a bit better. So bear in mind that where the spots are, so we can actually help you erase that. So the other thing is also when you go home, because you're so numb today, we'll not want to do any adjustment to a smile design with the temporary veneers because you are very numb as it is. So we do not want to make too many adjustments to the smile because any adjustment that we make today will be quite inaccurate. So I'd like you to come back to see us tomorrow so that we can actually design the smile a bit better. When you've got a full smile back, and you also give you a chance to actually visualize what it looks like in the mirror. When you see your friends and family tonight, you can actually give us some feedback in terms of your smile. If you actually don't like the size and shape of the design, we can actually do some fine tuning tomorrow. So do not worry about the end result because today is not the end result. Tomorrow is something that we're able to adjust it for. Since you have completed your temporary veneers, we'll see you very shortly tomorrow or in a few weeks time. So all the best in everything. And again, give us a call if there's any concern at all, and we are always here for you. Take care and see you soon. Bye for now.